What's going on, YouTube? It's about that time again. Now we're gonna tune in to Let's Tell the Truth, and we're gonna do a special presentation on Let's Tell the Truth. That the whole case and scenario of Austin Metcalf, and Camille Anthony, and the unfairness that going on and happening in California, and not California, in the United States, that everybody system are not the same in the states. It could be same state, different state, but everybody had their own case of their own agree or disagree. So I got a shot. I got something I gotta say now. Now, Austin Metcalf's father went and took shots at the mama and the daddy and everybody else that was having something to do with they thing. I ain't gonna say thing about Camilo Anthony's murdering to stabbing of Austin Metcalf, and he was throwing darts at all them people. It ain't about the race thing, and people always say it's not the race thing, but my word is, and my understanding, and my consent is, and this what I'm gonna leave it like this. So I'm not gonna say no names. That the person was donating $500,000 for an appeal. So yes, Camilo Anthony is gonna follow the appeal. And at least had the time to 10 to 15 years. Now, the United States, I'm going to tell you, the United States, for so many years, always been unfair. United States always been some type of race and some type of misunderstanding, mistreated because the color of your skin. And I'm not sure what this is about. I'm not sure how this all got started. And they call themselves trying to take it back to the 1960s or the 1900s or 1920s, and to blend the 1920s to this new millennium, which is 2026. So the man right now should have been grieving about your son got stabbed at that track meet. And I understand he has every right to throw darts at all those people. He got rights because at the end of the day, he had to bury his son. He had to bury Austin Metcalf into that ground. Everybody was there. It was a bunch of people. It was packed. The funeral was packed that day. Yeah, again, if the boy would have walked away like he's supposed to do, you know what I mean? Rain won't hurt. I walked in the rain plenty of damn times. If I could walk in the rain plenty of times, I could stand out there in the rain. Because rain ain't nothing but water. You're going to be wet and you're going to be dry. When you go in the house, you put on some dry clothes. But with their situations, they looking at it another way around. Now, South Carolina, where Rick Child that killed Cyrus Butts Butis, I can't pronounce that last name, about water he's supposed to steal. 4 waters. Now, you know what I'm saying? So it's always a bunch of getting away with murder. If it's a black kid get killed, that person get away with murder. If and it's been happening for years. The incident with the orange juice incident with Natasha Hardy's incident. And now they using African Americans and they using the other Hispanics, and then they like number two. See, they don't go because the Hispanics, they don't put up with that shit with them. They go for the blacks because the blacks gonna put up with it, and they're not gonna strike back. And what they messed up is they need to get up and they need to go out there and make some dang on changes of themselves instead of sitting here crying and whining and sharing tears, and then get on the damn microphone and start running your mouth and start talking. We need you because actions speak louder than words. You got to let them people know I'm not a punk. I'm not scared of you. Whatever it is you need to do, we can get it on. We can get busy. I don't give a damn about winning the fight, and I don't give a damn about losing the fight. But at least one thing straight, you not afraid. You win some, you lose some. You think about that. I mean, let me tell you this. If you go to a store, if you go to a school for football practice, and I believe they was doing football practice because it ain't football season yet. You got football season starting to August, the beginning of the NFL, and college football starts in September. So what you think? Well, which month high school football start? Let's put two and two together. Now I'm saying it could have been a little better. It could have been a little better. But until then, you want to sabotage blacks and other race, Jews. But at the end, I'm gonna tell you something. They using crime to get money, to make their money. They use these suspects, they use these mental illness patients for crime to get their money. Because I'm gonna tell you, if you go to court and if you unalive that person, then now you can't make money off of them. Now it's gonna make money off of you because you didn't unalive the person they supposed to make money off of with his case. He gave the bailment $400,000. They was asking for big money, $500 an hour for a lawyer. They charged him a lot of money an hour for a lawyer. So because at the end of the night, you gonna pay him about $3,000 in a few hours. You got to give this person $3,000 in a few hours. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 6 hours gonna be 3,000, which is $500 per hour. Then it was another rumor they railroaded them, and Camino Anthony railroad. So imagine you had to put up $7 to $1 million to the system, then you lose again. And what if you lose again? They can't keep giving you money. They can't keep on putting that money in that dango. They can't keep on putting that money on that thing. They can't keep on giving money to a GoFundMe page. They can't keep giving you money through that thing. So then, and in 2 different counties, you got 2 different counties. So what school was in this county? You got the Callan County Courthouse. So that school, on the other hand, wasn't in that county. They was next door, another city in that county, which is in that county. So they wants to blend everything in together and to make it say he pleaded guilty. And all those other people was doing murdering. All those other people doing murder in that same state got life sentences. And he was the only one to get a 35-year sentence. But all the other ones got 10 years. He gets 35 years for defending himself. So by Austin Metcalf's father giving these people names, giving these people names and calling them all types of names. Won't y'all listen to it? They turn around. They said the parents spent the money up on luxury, like the house and a car, with the GoFundMe money. Now I don't know who's telling the truth or who's telling the lie. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. Y'all wasting your time. Y'all wasting your time. Staying here in the United States, staying here in America. It's going to continue. It's going to continue. It's going to continue on and on and on and on and on and on as long as that all these African Americans is in this country. Some of them like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying right here. This is our country. You was born here. I understand that. But you wasting your time chasing a ghost. You wasting your time chasing a damn ghost. You got Africa. Won't you just go to Africa, run all the white people out from Africa, and then, hey, call it a day. But it ain't that possible. If that's the case, but it don't go it don't go that way. It ain't like that. Everybody got a right to stay where the fuck they want to stay at. I don't give a damn if you stay in the damn moon. Everybody got a right to stay where the hell they want to stay at. But y'all don't have to like each other. Y'all ain't got to speak to each other. Y'all ain't got to do nothing with each other. Because it's people you can move next door to a person and y'all not compatible. You move next door and they get along and then they get into it. You see the episode Fear Thy Neighbor? Fear Thy Neighbor? You see that episode that all them people get killed by neighbors all the time? It happens. Because you going around making friends with people that you don't know. You go around strangers. You never seen this person a day of your life. You don't know what this person done yesterday. You don't know what this person done last year. You don't know what this person done last month. But if he went to jail, and then he said that his mama didn't show up to court. But why the hell they said she did? Why the hell that she took the stand? Why she was there? But right now, sometimes you don't know what you're talking about. Because I read everything. I see everything. I heard everything. That woman and her husband, which is Camilo Anthony's father, was at court. But they said they can, and then not only that, they would allow African Americans to go to court. They didn't want them to go in there because the court was filled. So the jury, so they went and picked their own damn jury. That's what they did. That's called tampering. You don't pick your own damn jury. The state got to pick the people for you. They pick the jury. And then I'm going to tell you another episode. I'm going to tell you another thing too. See, they are missing the point. They are missing the point. That's a small town, number one. That's a small town. Ain't too many people living in that city, number one. When you live in those small towns, everybody know everybody. You might have the cousin working for the police department. You might have a sister, cousin, or mama working as a nurse. You might have another relative is a school teacher. Then you got a brother is a football coach. You got a uncle is a police officer. Everybody knows everybody in them towns. They know who's going to be in that town. They know exactly who is going to be welcome and who's not going to be welcome. There are certain towns in Texas that a black person is not welcome to be there. I'm going to give you one episode. Shamrock, Texas. Yes, Shamrock, Texas. My mom was telling me one day when she was living. When they stopped, when she rode the Greyhound from New York back to LA, they stopped in Shamrock, Texas. And it was a state trooper there told the people they cannot get off the bus. They can't get off the bus unless you're a resident in that city. So they had to go to Houston. The only way to go to the store, they had to stay on the bus. Everybody that lived there had to get off. It was a state trooper right there in front of the bus. They had to show the state trooper ID. Just that city alone. You know what I'm saying? It's some cities in Missouri that a black person cannot allow to go there. There's some places in California a black not allowed to go there. There are certain cities in Illinois a black person is not allowed to go there. If it's a small town, Iowa, Kentucky, Arkansas, Wyoming, Montana. There's small towns in those states that a black person is not allowed to go there. And I'm telling you for a fact. There's certain cities that a black are not allowed to go there. You cannot go there to do nothing. Sanford, Florida, where with Trayvon Martin that had got killed by George Zimmerman. That was a small town. You went and followed a young boy because y'all thought a young boy is gonna do a crime. And they started wrestling for the gun, and he pulled out a gun and claimed self-defense, and he got away with murder. This is all these people that got killed, innocents got killed, and they don't get their justice. And they've been doing this for years. So I advise for y'all to just go to Africa, start a new life there, don't go to some other countries, and start your new life in those other countries. There's ain't no way in hell. You might as well give it up. It's over. It's through. It's done. It's done. I'm going to say this one more time. It's done. They plan is to replace African Americans, blacks. They plan to replace them, and they trying their best to do it. But they doing it slowly by slowly. They doing it sneakily. They doing racist things sneakily, and like throw a rock and hide, and don't want to let them. You can't let the next person see you throw the rock. That type of shit. And I tell you this, I've been saying this, and I've been saying this a lot longer and longer time. That you spending your money at these dang on stores that they don't give a good hot damn ass about you. They care about your paper money, but they don't care about you. They don't give a rat's ass about you. All they care right now, all they cares about is your money and get rich off of your money. Your money is value to them, but not for you. So what he talking about is he talking about a bunch of BS. That's what he talking about. But at the same time, he grieving when his son got stabbed to death. And Camino Anthony wasn't that big. The pocket knife he had wasn't that big. Austin Metcalf was a big dude, 200-something pounds, 6 foot. He claimed he pushed him and he defended himself. But when he ran and he threw the knife. I'm going to know, did he ever do the knife towards the bleachers? But he didn't run far enough when they caught him. And they ended up finding the knife. But there's a lot of buts to this. When, I'm going to tell you, sometimes everybody had to take their time. Everybody had to learn when this is over, it's over. And I'm telling you, my satisfaction is over. You might as well throw the towel and give up. Go on and give up. Go on and give up and start making plans. Y'all have money, start making plans. Africa is number a bunch of blacks. Y'all can go out there and start setting up shop. Start living. Start doing your own thing. And maybe it'll be better. Maybe it'll be better. Because in the United States, black is a target. You've been targeted. Because they looking at it like they wow. We the only ones. We the only people. The only people got nappy hair. And everybody else got straight hair. The Mexicans, the blacks, not the blacks, the white people, the whites, the Chinamans, the Indian, everybody else got straight hair. Black people, the only person have nappy hair. Nappy hair. The only ones out of the whole group got nappy hair. The Africans, the Nigerians, the Guyaners, they all had that nappy hair. But everybody else hair straight, got wool straight. And they the only ones are different from everybody else, so this person gets mistreated different. It's just like everybody, all the kids dress clean for school. and this one kid, the one dressed dirty, and they sit there and criticize this kid coming to school dirty. He's the only person is dressing dirty. And they criticize him, they don't like him, they hate him, they this and that because he's dressing dirty. And he's different. He's different from everybody else. Black is different from everybody else. That's why they take shots at the blacks. And I'm going to tell you that right now. This is all day long. This is an all day long routine for years. But at the same time, you gotta follow rules. You go up in the store, you pick up an orange juice. You do not put it in the bag. You take it to the counter. Soon Jahu, Soon Jadu didn't know she's gonna steal an orange juice. That's why she was on her by putting the juice in the bag. And she thought she was stealing. And that's when she threw a fit. That's why they'll say that's her fault. You should have took it to the counter first. Yeah, you're right. They should have took it to the counter first. So, like I said, and then not only that, they making a big issue. They making big scenes. I don't like that at all. I don't like when they make those big scenes. Stop making a damn scene. When we go up to you stop making a big scene. If the mother side got an attitude, you get an attitude right back and you report it to that dang on supervisor. I'm not jiving. I report many complaints to the supervisor about their behavior. I report too many supervisors about their behavior. Because I'm not going to let you talk to me any kind of way. I'm not going to let you throw your hand, throw your weight around me any kind of way. You going to treat me like a customer? You going to treat me like a customer, and you better treat me like a customer because I'm human like everybody else. That's how it's supposed to be. And that's what I did. I report them. They see my face in the machine because they don't like it. They don't like it. If I was white, they will be friends with me. But by you being a young black male, they'll mistreat you. Oh, you're not attractive enough. But you know what? It don't make no difference. They can have America. They can have it. They can have it. They can have it. But I'm going to say under one thing. Take away Social Security. Take the GR, the General Relief. Take the food stamps and take the Section 8. Take it away from them. That's what they need to do. Take it away from them. So if we cannot get what we want, if we can't get all, if you cannot get nothing from, if you cannot get it, they not gonna get it either. Oh, they lived off the government assistance. So, and what they supposed to do? Sit around here and wait for it to come? They got to go out there and get it some kind of way. You get it, you get on it for a minute. That's what you get on it for a minute, and they help you find a damn job. You can't live off this money. You gotta go out there and look for a job. And that's what they doing. They going out there to find work. That's what they supposed to do. So miss me with all these phony baloney stories you have made up. You didn't make nothing up. You ain't see nothing up. You didn't make nothing up. This is going by what somebody else told you. Somebody else gave you a book full of lies. Or, like I said, This country been lying for the last 100-some years. This country been lying for the last past 400-some years. Lying. Now, again, everybody got the same thing. Everybody's on the same damn boat. That prison, ain't no race in prison. Anybody can go to jail. Ain't no race in drugs. Anybody can use drugs. Ain't no race in alcohol. Anybody can drink alcohol. Ain't no race in cars. Everybody can drive a car. But what they do is they abuse it. They don't play safe. They don't play safe with it. They don't be careful with it. They abuse it. And this country been abused for a long time. They been abused. They did all this abuse to this country. That's why they booed this country on a soccer game, because they sold their own peoples out for immigrants. Sold their own people. They sold their own people for immigrants. They sold this country out. Everybody else cared for their country, but when immigrants come in, they give them open arms. They give them on and start giving them money and taking care of them. So now, the money they getting from the American government, now they run stores. They got 7-Eleven. They driving nice, good cars, and they got good credit. And like if I go up there if I try to go up there and get a new car, I got to go through hell to get a damn car. Versus this damn immigrant goes to the car lot and get a car and pull out in 5 minutes. But I got to go through hell trying to get a new car. That shows you they sell you out. Now, this is all day long. They messed it up. So, hey, I hope this comes to an end. Tear it up. I don't give a rat's ass no more. Tear it up. Because we're not going to never, it's never going to end. It's never going to end. It's going to keep going and going and going and going and going. They're going to destroy. Coming next 2027, it's going to be worse. 2027, it's going to be worse than this right here, this year now. Oh, it's going to be worse in 2027. Oh, it's going to happen. It could be a riot. It could be something. All these baby killers, these pedophiles, and these damn murderers going on in this country. And they tell you, and then they gonna make a big issue of what you doing, but they ain't doing it. They ain't making a big issue of what they're doing, and they doing the biggest damn case than I am. But I'm in trouble for doing one little small thing. So yeah, get up out of America, leave America, come up out of here. Go find something. Go find another country to move to. This place is done. This place is very finished at this point, because it's going to continue on. It's good. People going to end up continuing getting away with murder. What you going to do? Get up, start keep on talking about it. They not going to listen. They gonna keep on doing the stuff they're doing. They gonna keep on committing race. They gonna keep on committing crime. Because I'm gonna tell you, after this, the president will be prosecuted in a couple of years. Y'all president is going to be prosecuted in a couple of years after his job as the president. And he's going to be the first president. It's going to be behind bars. So if y'all still want to sit there and kiss it, y'all still want to kiss ass, go on right ahead. I got some shocking news. They already took their mug shot. And it ain't just only the president, it's gonna be somebody, it's gonna be more people. It's going to be arrested as well. They're going to be sent to jail, Fulton County Jail, and they're gonna go upstate to the penitentiary. And they're gonna do their time. Plain and simple. All the crooked, the stealing, the lying, the cheating, they doing. Then they get on TV telling the world lies. You get on a meeting, go to the meeting, tell everybody their lies. Everything they say, they telling lies. I don't believe nothing these people say anymore. That's why I don't do the voting thing. I don't vote. Why? Because people sitting there telling lies. They'll tell you a lie and you believe it, and then next thing you know, you go for it, and then it'll be the same damn thing. Then more crime coming. Instead of them sitting there, instead of them locking them up, give them the death penalty, they want to sit there, give them light sentences, and then they get out, they're going to do the same damn thing. And they want to bail, they want to do deals and all this. So yeah, this system is a joke. It's always been a joke. I don't believe nothing, not one hot damn second. And they sitting there talking. They sit here talking, and they talking. Why do you think those people get mad at the media? When them people ask them, they get mad. And all them Uncle Toms, those Uncle Toms, let me tell you something, Uncle Tom. Let me tell you something about the Uncle Toms. Y'all day is coming. Y'all gonna be behind bars as well. Y'all gonna be prosecuted. Y'all day is coming too. Y'all going to be locked up. Y'all gonna be in chains, going to be on the way to prison. Y'all going to prison. All the lies, all the falsification, all the side betting, all this shit stuff y'all doing this illegally. So y'all all going to jail. So don't try anything stupid. Don't try to run, and don't try to run out the country, because that's not going to happen. All y'all dames, all y'all is going to be under the FBI most wanted list. All of y'all, every last one of y'all is going to prison. Y'all get y'all day, because you helped them do it. You helped them lie. That means you is participating of these devils that y'all dealing with. So y'all going to jail too. And I'm not jiving. Hit the like button. I'm not jiving. So don't cry now. Don't get quiet. All these people, all these podcasts, all these people that doing videos and all this stuff, all these people that do videos, stay out of this. You don't know. But I'm telling you one thing. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep finding your information. But I'm going to tell you one thing right now. Everybody's lying. Everybody's playing games. Everybody's telling false information. So yeah, everybody is in and participate in these lying, fraudulent schemes in the United States will be going to jail and will be prosecuted. There's going to be a lot of people that come from the country will be deported. I don't. Well, I got my green. I don't give a damn if you got a purple card. A purple. I don't give a fuck if you got a purple card, a yellow card, a green card, whatever damn card, whatever color card you have. You is getting the hell out of here. I don't care. I don't give a damn what kind of card you got. I don't give a damn if you got a platinum Visa credit card. You did your crime in this country. You lied and you falsification in this country. All this Eli Musk and them Jeffrey Epstein, you're messing with children, you're messing with underage kids and all that. Y'all going to jail for pedophilia. The background is going to be checking. The background is going to be checked. Y'all all going to jail. Y'all all going to be under arrest. Y'all all going to have a case. And running and y'all in the resident and go for in the residence, when y'all start voting for these people, you better start doing a background check on these people and see what kind of case they have and see if they did anything illegal and they ain't supposed to do. That's it. That's it. It's not a joke. Wake up. You've been in the sun too long. And force them people and force them talking to me about some guns. Guess what? Where y'all getting the guns from? Every time y'all get mad, every time y'all can't fight, so y'all got to pull out a damn gun. So people get, he got killed over those guns. No. What y'all trying to stop guns for, and y'all carrying them constantly. Man, get up out of here with that bullshit. I don't want to hear that shit you talking about, homie. What you need to do is find another new damn job. Find something else better to do about going around passing out invitations to buy some damn guns. I wish and hope and I wish they close all the gun stores. Close them damn stores, ban them. The hell you need going around with a gun for? You better use your damn hands to fight. Guns are for cowards. And there's a million cowards. You better use those hands. What, you scared to take an ass whooping? You scared to take an ass whooping? Scared to take an ass whooping. You scared of. You punks. You punks. You faggots. You sissies. Scared to pick up a gun. Scared to take an ass whooping. So I don't want to hear that shit about no damn gun. Now, let me tell you one thing. I'm going to say this. When I found out years later about the real United States, the real true colors, I said, hell no. We got to live like this. We got to look at this shit. We got to look at it on the news. Because, YouTube and everything else, they show way more news than the news on regular stations. And I see it going on. That's why it's good to have the news all over the United States. That's why. And just for the record, take your family, take your kids, and you find somewhere where it's safe at. Because it ain't safe to raise your kids here in the United States. It ain't safe. Because when you go out there, you got to worry about that. You're gonna worry about that door knock. When your kid go out there to play with his friends, you gonna have to think, damn, is the police gonna come knock on my door and tell me my son is dead? Or my daughter been kidnapped? They found her lifeless body all this way by a trash can or in the park or in the woods somewhere? You get that door knock by the police. You see how that feel? And you get that news. Then you got to make phone calls and call the family. That's why I'm telling you right now, take your kids and find somewhere safe. Run for your life. Run for your safety. Don't keep your kids in this country and thinking, oh, your kids, they're not safe. So for this, I'm telling you this, and I tell you this, that the boy said he's going to make an appeal. Well, then if he make an appeal, then it is what it is. Go and make the appeal and go and get the years. Get the 10 years. I meant to say. Now, and as far as all those people that's doing all this underhanded stuff, they going to prison. So be on the lookout. And you better listen to it. And you better rewind it. And you better play it back a million times if you want to. And take down notes. Listen, they going to prison. They're going to be in handcuffs. You're going to see the FBI, ATFs, they all going to march them people in handcuffs. And they're going to see ICE out there too, because all those people, all those political people that's from other countries and they doing underhanded stuff, they're going back to their countries. They're going to deport them. They're going to put them back on their plane and they're going to send their ass the F up out of here. And they're going to finish sending people out of here. What about where all this stuff going? Where all this stuff happening? Well, Obama sent over 200,000 or 300,000 immigrants out this country. So ain't nobody saying anything. Come on now. Even Bush sent immigrants out of here. Come on now. Let's get real. Even President Clinton sent immigrants out of here. Even Ronald Reagan. Even George Wallace Bush. Even President Nixon. So when it comes to Trump, send the immigrants out of here, everybody want to go out there and tear things up, start tearing up things and start burning down stuff and fight with the police and all these old type of things. Come on now. You know it, I know that flies stick to shit. And that's the last time I'm going to say this. This is the last time I'm going to say this. They knows. And I'm going to tell you again. So whatever underhanded illegals they doing, illegal stuff, underhanded hush money, whatever they be doing, it's all finna stop and it's all going to end here. And they're going to go to jail. And I'm going to tell you, as far as this, they need to go ahead and put the House of Representatives to run the White House. They don't need no more presidents. They don't need no more presidents because every president goes in that White House. Each and every president going in that White House, something always happens. They don't keep promises. So what they need to do is they need to put the House of Representatives and let them run the White House. That's all I can say. And that's the truth. And that's the real truth. And you think about it and you understand that. And you make that perfectly clear. Because you can't, what you gonna put another person in the White House for? He gonna fuck up. You put another person in the White House, he gonna fuck up. And most definitely, you put a woman in the White House, everything here will be destroyed. So, oh no. But it's never been a woman president for 200 years anyway. Never been a woman president before. So no. It's just time. It's just time. They need the time to end this war, and and everybody needs to start living and start going to work like they supposed to do, and start going to school and learn to be teachers and learn to do what they supposed to do, and stop worrying about what the next person doing. It's time to live right. And next thing you know, and start putting these murderers to death row. There will be no more deals with these murderers, and it's time to put them on death row and send their asses up out of here. So, thank you for watching. Let's tell the truth.